politicians are pretty much on the same page in regard to vaccinations, masking, and really following the good advice of public health officials.
Which is why Trent University political expert David Shannon believes COVID-19 disinformation will not be a big problem this federal election, even with a tight timeline.
The numbers are so close. It's way too risky to say something that might precipitate a drop of even 3 or 4 points.
But the director of the Canadian Election Misinformation Project says there are other topics that could cause discord.
You could imagine something with national defense. Obviously, there's the crisis in Afghanistan right now. There's very tense relationships between Canada and China. The discovery of large numbers of unmarked graves of Indigenous children. These are the types of issues that people are divided on.
Shannon says countries like China and Russia are more interested in the U.S., so foreign interference in Canada's election isn't that likely. Despite rumors of that happening in 2019 through Facebook ads, research by the Digital Democracy Project shows there was no evidence of such activity. Canada's key Centre for Cybersecurity and Intelligence told Global in an email that the country remains a low-priority target to foreign interference with its paper-based system, but it is very likely that Canadians will encounter foreign cyber threats, though not in the scale seen in the U.S. As for domestic misinformation, Bridgman says it's inevitable in every election, including this one, but it's only a concern if it's large enough to confuse voters. So far, his team hasn't seen much activity. Bridgman says we might see the most false info in the last 10 days, probably about mail-in ballots, according to Shannon, as Elections Canada expects 5 to 6 million special ballots this year. Elections Canada told Global it is monitoring keywords on public social media to detect incorrect false info or to flag fake election websites and accounts. Meanwhile, Canada's Communications Security Establishment says allowing more mail-in ballots does not substantially change the scale of cyber threats. When asked if a foreign threat has been flagged already, the centre said it's unable to comment, as the decision to share that publicly lies with deputy ministers. Noor Ibrahim, Global News.